Hey guys, Newb here, and welcome to a update video for the TF2 game Jungle Inferno, day 1 and 2. Right now I have the lovely people of Grandpa Giggle Nips and my good friend Kiffis for commentary. Hello, gentlemen.
I'm Kevin.
Hey,
Hey,
excellent.
I'm still alive.
Yes, we are all live, thank God. You know, especially me, because I have not even been putting videos up. How are you gentlemen been doing?
I'm surprised people haven't been more concerned you haven't been putting videos out.
Yeah, you
I
know
care
what?
more.
I really need to start getting back into it. And hopefully this will be the start, one of many, because I would love to show some of the content that's coming out for this game that is pretty much, this is probably the last yeehaw and straw for this game, depending on how well this update does. So I would really like to sink my teeth into this since the majority of this channel is based on TF2. Let's go jump straight into it. So we're going to talk about both day 1 and day 2 today, and hopefully there'll be more to come after this. So I would love for you guys' input on anything that's posted here today. And let's get started. First of all, what are you guys, Grandpa and Kiffis, what were your impressions on the video that was released yesterday?
I liked it, but it was pretty obvious that they could only get the Scout voice actor to come and do stuff.
Yeah,
Like, it was real obvious.
yeah, that was kind of because you kind of initially see how the scout starts talking everyone, and everyone else is a damn mute, and then of course the only other person that's talking throughout the whole entire thing would be Saxon Hale, which is kind of disappointing because they could have literally got one other voice actor, because most of the voice actors have freaking multiple. One voice actor can act for at least 2 people. You tell me they can not get one other person?
The
No.
one who does Sniper was just at TI for Dota, so they should have at least had Sniper talk.
You know?
I don't know where the hell, like, I know the engineer's original voice actor is either dead or can't do the voice anymore because he's old. So they had to get a new one for MVM. But that was a long time ago. I don't know what the hell the state of it all is.
You know, for the demo man, I mean, Mike Myers isn't doing shit now. You could dust off the old Shrek voice for a couple
Shrek it up
bucks.
to fucking...
Yeah, it's easy. Easy money. But no,
Honestly,
this,
putting Shrek on the demo man, like Shrek's voice on the demo man, might work. People would at least laugh.
Just give the people a good
God.
laugh, you know.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that this update came out, mostly because today was the day that they finally dropped information for Vermintide 2, because that's a game I actually care about.
Hell yeah, let's derail the whole episode. Let's just fucking...
Hey, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, to be fair, it ties into another Valve game, Left 4 Dead, because it follows the same, you know,
Yeah, if
general
you want
concept.
to bitch about lack of updates, the Left 4 Dead 2 community, those who care about updates, are absolutely furious.
I think the last time I saw Left 4 Dead, I played Left 4 Dead, I look at the update little page that they have. It was
2009, newest version.
Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm gonna check right now.
Go ahead.
What
Go
do you
look
got?
for one that's like a bug fixing update. But
Left 4 Dead 2, game purchased 2012, last time played 2012.
holy schmoly.
Left 4 Dead update.
But
Oh my
I have
God.
to admit here, I'll give some dank input on TF2 since for the past 2 minutes we haven't talked about it. The Jungle Inferno, the name, I'm skeptical about. Like, I don't know why they would choose. I just doesn't really ring a bell to me. It's not very catchy.
Oh, it's very obvious the reason why they call it the Jungle Inferno.
Oh, I know it's because they combined the Jungle update with the Pyro update. It's
Yeah.
just that it's very awkward. Like, I guess they could have called it the Forest Fire update, though. Considering the current
Oh.
state of California, I don't think it would have been very good taste.
Rip in peace.
I also
Oh,
don't. I
God.
think that the Inferno, the word Inferno on the it's burning on the fucking website is like, it looks like it was made in word art by like someone on Kid Pics, but that's a really small criticism.
I gotta tell you, I really love that you can tell the difference between the love and care that goes into the community side of things and just the cold, monotonous, unfeeling bullshit that the actual company just tosses on there like, fuck you.
I mean, I'm gonna bring the shit out of that point up when we hit day 2 in the loot crates, but let's go in chronological order. I don't know what part.
Well, the one thing I wanted to mention, and since we're initially started talking about the voice actor, what did you guys think of the voice actor of Saxon Hale? I could not put his voice down, but I know I recognize the voice actor doing something. And it's really funny that when I think Saxon Hale, I think of the first guy who did it for the Saxon Hale mod, and then you got this guy. Kind of throws that entire perspective out the window.
The guy who did the mod really ruined everything, because that was everyone's perception of Saxon Hale, whether anyone liked it or not. I feel like if they blended this guy's voice, like if the voice actor for this Saxon Hale tried to do Saxon Hale's voice as the mod Saxon Hale, it would have gone great, but Saxon doesn't feel as like voice booming as he should be. Not to say I didn't like him. I like Saxon Hale. He's like my favorite character in the whole fucking lore of everything. Well, he's a pretty underrated character, honestly, but he's fucking great. I like him, but again, voice could have been a little bit more booming.
Can I just say that I love two things? I love that, one, the American-ass soldier had his spine broken, but he got back up, and that the first thing that the fucking French guy did, the spy, was run the fuck away and disappear the entire thing.
I was waiting for Spy to, like, do something. Like, I was like, oh, he's disappearing to, like, disguise
he got the fuck
Yeti,
out.
or fucking, like, he's gonna backstab the Yeti or something with Spy, because Spy's, in the comics, he's portrayed as really smart, really sort of cynical, pretty, kind of like an asshole, but he, like, knows how good he is, so that kind of makes him an asshole. I thought he was gonna, like, save the day slightly, but he's just like, I'm gonna show up at the very end when everyth's done and not say anything.
Well, let's put it like this. I think it was pretty smart to hide from a damn Yeti. I'm just saying. If you're outmatched, I'm just going to step out.
He didn't hide from the Yeti. He hid from Saxton, because then Saxton picked up Scout and used him as a weapon.
Yeah. God, what can they
hide
put in
from
Scout's
Saxton, too.
spine?
Well, he's the guy who's originally was One Punch Man and shit.
I'm a force in nature. Now use me as a fucking dildo. Jesus.
Dildo bag.
Maybe it was a girl. It's a Yeti. That'd be nice.
Dude, you gotta censor those nipples then.
Dude, you gotta satisfy those female Yetis. That's why the species
It was in the
is
heat.
extinct.
That's the entire purpose. It was trying to mate, and it got angry that it was the last one.
That's right. And then it saw Saxton Hale and was like, hey, this guy has just enough hair to, get this shit going. And Australians are basically Sasquatches anyway, so it makes sense.
So it looks like that TF2, the theme of this entire update is a theme park based similar to what they did for Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, or however you want to call it, because they call it Mercenary Park or Yeti Park or whatever the heck they keep calling it, and everything they're doing is based around not Yetis, but I guess a theme park of some sort. All made by Saxon Hale because he's the manliest man.
I don't like how they did Brazil. It looks more like Iowa.
Man, we're already skipping down to the map pictures. If you notice in the first, before it says community created maps, right above Lazarus, there's a picture that if you keep, sliding the slideshow, there's a picture of a crocodile pit, which I guarantee is going to be a hazard, which is kind of cool. I like how they had I wonder, you probably can't kill the crocodiles, but this is the first time I think we'd ever have some sort of slow but vaguely avoidable NPCs fucking hazard.
No, that's not true at all. You forgot about the infamous banana peel on one of the maps.
Sorry. Oh shit, what an organic enemy type. Man, you fucking just showed me. This is why Newb makes the videos and owns the channel. I'm still the apprentice. I thought you were going to say...
When fucking Newb was like, hey, you know what? There's no difference between a banana and a fucking alligator. They're the same thing.
You can just peel an alligator
at least
skin
they've
off.
done this kind of in the past. I'm pretty sure whatever you're thinking of is going to be just as organic as that damn banana peel? Do you really think this is going to show some artificial AI put into this damn map? Do you really think that?
If Call of Duty makes fish AI 3 years ago, at least, I think we've got some deep fucking dank-ass alligator AI that we can smother.
Do you trust Valve to go out their way to do something like that for this game?
That's a good point. They took Sawmill out of the rotation because the blades didn't work right. So the last time they tried moving hazards, it just fucked with everybody. So I guess the crocodiles are going to spin out of the water up somebody's ass. I already know for a fact that one of the biggest bugs that's going to come out, even if it's like, it's so rare, I know it's going to be like very impactful, is the crocodiles are going to like no clip out of that fucking little pool of water and just go ape shit in the spawns of the map. I guarantee you that's going to happen somewhere.
No, it's not going to be the gators themselves, but their hitboxes are going to tweak the fuck out.
So you don't even, it's invisible. It's an invisible flying alligator.
That's right.
Something's chomping on me. I'm going to swim with
It's
the
going to
alligator.
be pretty fun as a pyro to just air blast people into the alligator pit. That'd be sick. I actually kind of like that idea. By the way, we've been waiting for Cactus Canyon and fucking Asteroid for quite some time, and they're not even close to in here. Day 4, boys. It's Asteroid release. Finally, after 50 years in development, we hope that it was worth the wait.
Jesus. It's just another man versus machine mod. It's not even a map.
I made the damn video on Noob's channel about that shitty ass map, and I was actually like, wow, maybe they have, this can be new and different, and they're gonna finish it within like at least the next 6 months. And like, I'm like, wow, I'm a fucking idiot for ever thinking that. Holy shit! Like, this update took more than 400 days to make, right? Like, it was 400 days since the Meet Your Match update, and today ish.
Really, it's been that freaking long?
It's at least been a year. It's been at least a year and like
really
a third.
bad. And
The
how long
subreddit
long do you think it really took to make this update? That's the $1 million
there is
question.
no way. Okay, think about this too, right? And this is why I like to criticize Valve so much for not fucking doing anything. So you have people who are sitting at the office, right? And they can work on whatever they want. So, fair enough, no one wants to work on TF2. But then you have the guys who are working on TF2. So if they're working on TF2, they actually do want to do it. And they should be passionate about it. If they don't, obviously they work on something else, because who the fuck cares? But you have a team, and Gabe Newell said this in an AMA, you have a team of about 16 people on the TF2 team working actively on TF2. And, like, let's assume Valve has 8-hour work days. You're telling me for 400 days of 8-hour work days, ish, you're gonna make like you're actually not even gonna make a short. You're gonna take 5 community maps that you didn't even make. You're gonna make some taunts and like I don't know what and you're gonna make new weapon skins. Like that can't. Day 3 and 4 better blow me right the fuck out of the water into space onto the asteroid map for this wait to
when we're bringing back Asteroid.
Dude, at least we're not talking about Vermintide and Left 4 Dead anymore. We've
Day
jumped
3,
back to the right game.
Fucking Yeti heads for man versus machine mode.
Dude,
all the robots look like Yetis.
If you look at Day 2, there's already a Yeti set for the heavy. It turns them into the Yeti.
Yeah,
See, that's nifty.
That's nifty. I made a joke and it turned real within the minute that I said it, said Grandpa, with a frown on his face.
I'm sorry, dude. I could fake enthusiasm, but it's like watching a fucking old person on their deathbed, like breathing raspily, trying to reach up and take hold of the hand of their fucking grandchild to tell them not to make the mistakes that they made as they know they're about to die. Like, that's this game.
This whole fucking update has a feeling of real, like, bittersweetness. Like, everybody kind of knows this is the last real one.
Well,
I think that it really is.
Well, here's the way I feel. I feel that this is the last real chance for the community to keep this game going. Because I do feel they did put as much effort as they've done with any other major update. And depending on the feedback by the community, aka buying the shit for TF2, will determine if this game will have any more legs on it.
I actually think...
And that's also obviously determined... Obviously, the update and the thing has to be good obviously, in order for people to buy it. But if they put enough effort into it and they don't get payoff on it, that's it for this game. I feel
you're right. No, I know you're 100% right. It's kind of funny because this update is bringing your channel back from the grave, and if it fails, it's gonna just kill TF2 and your channel again. So it's like we're gonna have like it's a 2-kill streak on Valve's
There's 2
part.
funerals.
Gabe Knowles just masturbating, like, yeah, take that, noob. No, but dude, seriously, I don't know. I mean, the game, it has its fun moments and all that, but right now it's in competition with games like Overwatch. And Overwatch is just a better version. And I know there are people out there that are part of the TF2 community that are all like, no, it's a fucking shitty ripoff. Well, that shitty ripoff is
raking in the big cash.
I feel like Overwatch is a legit evolution of what TF2 came from, you know? Because
I think you're right.
Because it took a lot of the aspects of games like TF2, added more aspects of other games like Dota, and then morphed it into a skill-based, not only a skill-based FPS, but you know, you have your own skills and abilities and shit that you can do, and now you turn it into an FPS, and not many FPS has been able to do it as well as Overwatch has done. And then the kicker was to give each character personality like they did, and boom, you have. Yep. Well, I was looking at the other day. There was such a huge, horrible ripoff of Overwatch, just like the ripoffs for fucking TF2. But they're actually Blizzard's actually suing them for the ripoff of Overwatch. It's a freaking mobile game. It's god awful. I'll put up footage of that.
Wasn't there? Wait, are you talking about that Chinese rip?
Yeah, I know what Grandpa's talking about already. The second you started your sentence.
There's a Chinese ripoff of TF2. There's also Chinese ripoff of Overwatch as well. It's for a mobile game though. But you look at all the characters, you're like, oh god, that's really
it's kind of like that Paladins game. I mean, I get what they were trying to do with it, but just, you know, there is a market for people that don't want to pay for Overwatch but still want to play something kind of similar to it, and that's fine. And I sat down, I tried to play Paladins just to, you know, fuck around, see what it was like, and some of it was okay, but it didn't have the same feel to it. Like, there's something kind of soulless about it, because that's part of what made TF2 such a fucking fun game, is the personality of the game as a whole, the characters kind of coming together and clashing, and it managed to blend that sense of like, oh well, I'm gonna die but I'm gonna come back, and it makes sense because these characters, for some reason, they don't stay dead, and there's also multiples of them. And then, you know, they introduce the whole comic thing, and I've never read any of it because I can't read. But, you know, I assume there's stuff in there about that, and just, you know, adding to the personality of the characters. And that's a lot of what Overwatch has been doing, is, you know, piling on all this lore and shit like that. I mean, Widowmaker is a French chick, and she killed her husband because she's a cunt, and just all this weird stuff.
Brainwashed, but also a cunt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's the same thing. She's French, and I don't care. Like, this is Grandpa canon. All right, the French people, I don't care. I'm basically Wesley Snipes in Blade. I've got French in me, and I'm out for blood.
Honestly, I think TF2 is the superior to Overwatch in a lot of ways that aren't like in terms of Overwatch's design of the game, with the abilities and stuff, and with like it is the next step, but I don't think it has the soul that TF2 does. I would say is probably the best
from the community.
Well, no. I don't mean just that.
Impact.
Well, not only just that, but also slight sidetrack. I wish Jeff and his fucking balance team wasn't just.
Continue.
Yeah, that's true. I wish Jeff and his fucking balancing team was not just a giant fucking cage full of stupid baboons. They have no idea what they're fucking doing. They're just a bunch of holy shit. I could go on for books about Jeff Kaplan and his fucking stupid ass inability to do anything. My goodness. Okay, I know this is like sidetrack, but it has to relate. It does relate to TF2 in the sense that at least we don't have Jeff Kaplan commandeering the fucking sinking Titanic that is this game. Jeff Kaplan's over there on his fucking Titanic that managed to hit the iceberg and cleave it in half and make $1 billion by doing it. All the while he's got his head and hands up his ass, naked, sitting on the starboard bow like, geez, wow, I don't know how I fucking did this. I couldn't even get VoIP to work in WoW. But fucking Jeff Kaplan is fuck Jeff Kaplan. Jeff Kaplan, like he said in a blog post, he's like, yeah, we're actually kind of scared to interact with the community to make these blog posts because it's getting real toxic, and you guys are getting real toxic. I'm like, are you fucking 10 years old? Did you actually just say that? Like, this is what he had to do in order to write something like that. He had to sit at his computer and think about it. First, he thought about it, and this is already wrong. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say, he thought about it. He thought about it for a little bit. Then he used his fingers and central nervous system to input such a thing onto his computer in a Word document, I'm assuming. Not only did he do that, he likely reviewed the Word document. Maybe he did. We're giving him the benefit of the doubt. He likely reviewed the Word document, saw it again, thought this is something a 55-year-old plus man should say. Then he posted it to the internet. No, first he probably uploaded it onto whatever little web service they use before they update the web page. Probably read it again to make sure there were no spelling errors in his word. Oh no, it's just such a toxic community. Then he fucking uploaded it, and then he didn't even issue any sort of take back or explanation of that fucking argument. The community's too toxic. Are you kidding me? That is like the most mind-blowing thing I've ever heard somebody say. Like you're an adult. You're nearly a senior. I wouldn't call him a senior citizen. You're an old adult. You're a workhorse. You've been around for a while. In the industry, too. And he's actually such a fucking flaming piece of shit if you look at his past posts about things when he used to lead a guild in EverQuest and do stuff like that. He is an absolute toxic piece of shit. He has the audacity to, first off, say that with his past. But even to just say that at all sounds like the most fucking crybaby thing I could ever think of. And that's why actually Blizzard is now a peg down from Valve in my little book of people I hate, because at least the balance team at Blizzard or in TF2, it used to be pretty good. I would say it was okay before everybody just jumped ship into the fucking piranha infested waters. But used to be all right. It used to be a lot better. And Overwatch's balancing team might as well be just throwing chalk at a dartboard and then lapping it up with their tongues. Fucking shit. I know that went on for a while, but holy fuck, do I hate Jeff Kaplan. Fuck you, Grandpa. I hate Jeff Kaplan. We both hate Jeff Kaplan. The three of us hate Jeff Kaplan. We're going to go to court. We're suing him. Newb, VG Freak for life. Watch it live on Twitch, streaming the lawsuit of Jeff Kaplan for being a fucking little whiny bitch.
Okay, first of all,
by Kiffis.
They don't permit recording devices in courtrooms.
I thought they did.
How
do we see the OJ trial then?
Because it made enough money.
So
instead
tickets to boxing, got tickets to OJ.
It was worth it just to see that guy's mustache. But no, I can't hate a guy that makes sure that a character like Diva gets missiles. I mean, what a great option. What a great choice.
Is this sarcasm? Because a lot of people are calling it shit.
That. No, they're the greatest thing I've ever seen. Just not since the nipples painted on that Van Gogh painting have I just...
Okay, this has to be sarcasm. Everybody on the subreddit, beautiful. In competitive, they were calling it really fucking bad. At least initially. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Fuck Overwatch. We're talking about the jungle Inferno. We're not even past day one.
So yeah, Lazarus, guys. What'd you think about that map?
I think it looks pretty good.
I literally been just staring at the damn slideshow for the past 20 minutes.
Sorry.
While you guys went off into... I can't even say anything.
It was at least of substance. There was some entertainment in my little 2-minute speech.
To be fair, I didn't have much to do with that, but also I'd just like to say that Left 4 Dead had an update in August 1st of this year.
No shit! That's actually...
That's important. What is an update? Dude, fuck Lazarus. Who cares about the jungle update? Let's send these Left 4 Dead 2 updates. Right, AI localization files updated. Chargers no longer kill themselves.
Too bad the game already killed itself.
What is actually in it? Do you just know that
an
it was
update
there?
has been released for Left 4 Dead 2, fixed a new bug causing some items to not transition between levels, added missing model preaches pre-caches to Left 4 Dead 1 mutation mode.
Wow, that's just honestly the stupidest fucking thing we've ever put on the stream in terms of looking things up and putting. But I'm glad that we did it for the sake of the joke. Lazarus looks good. I really like Enclosure. I hate to skip over the other two maps before, but holy shit, when I saw that big screenshot of the cage, like the one, it says like get cooped up in Enclosure, and it has the big cage in the sky. That is the sickest thing ever. I'm so excited for Enclosure. I hope it's good. And I'm not like that. The other ones look okay.
See, things like Enclosure, it kind of makes me wonder if they are going to implement that jetpack thing into its own specific game mode or to a specific area of a map.
See, that's why I would think that
that
particular jetpack seemed like it's something that has to be map-specific item that can be used. Because they've done that. I think they've done that in the past where, like the Halloween event, you can use Halloween items on certain maps and spells and shit like that.
No, it's like I said with the grappling hook thing for that one
man-up mode that no one plays.
Yeah, I tried that once, and that grappling hook was made out of AIDS.
I tried using it. I couldn't fucking use it. To be honest, so I think that you guys are overestimating the power of the jetpack because, okay, so let's think about this logically. This is the Pyro update. And people are logically connecting the dots that, is this jetpack a permanent addition to the Pyro's kit? Is it an alternative weapon to, say, the secondary? Because in the video, the Pyro was using it with the primary out. So, it'll give the Pyro mobility, but I don't think that... Because the Pyro's a short-range class. What the fuck use is it going to be if the Pyro can rocket jump without damage and be in the air? I'm like, hi, I'm fucking all the way up here, easy to be sniped, in the air, and my weapon only goes about 3 feet in front of me in terms of the spray. So why the fuck would I even be up here?
Jeff Kaplan would say that that's balancing.
Yeah, fucking Jeff Kaplan is balding and doesn't fucking know how to speak words and likely can't move his limbs either because he doesn't possess the intelligence to tell his nerve cells to do that. But I don't think the jetpack's going to be that great. I'd have to use it in order to really see how good it is, but I don't think that it'd be useful on a lot of maps.
I hope they have the exact same issue with the fucking alligators or some shit.
Oh my god!
Use the jetpack.
Fucking the jetpack's hitbox just flies around the map.
That's right. Just distorts the model, and then what if the fourth day, the Pyro takes off his hat, and it's a girl or Jeff Kaplan?
Oh.
If it's Jeff Kaplan, I'm not playing the update. Good news, guys. Valve hires Jeff Kaplan to see over TF2 and current development. Brazil, actually, I like the way some of these screenshots look. It's hard to tell from a lot of the screenshots of some of these things, but I think they all look really good. The more I look at them, the more they all actually look really good. I think Enclosure's my favorite, though.
My favorite is Moss Rock. I just love that.
Moss Rock is my second favorite. That would be a good contender for second place.
It's nice.
Banana Bay looks like there's going to be a train. I don't know if they're going to return to that train thing that they did for End of the Line. Probably not. It's a payload race.
I always loved the train mechanics of TF2, where you can get freaking ran over if you're not paying attention.
Oh, it might be a hazard. You're right, Newb.
Yeah.
It might be a hazard.
That'd be nice.
That'd be really cool. It's such a awesome environment hazard that you have to watch out for when you're fighting around the railroad tracks. And it's like you can push people into the fucking trains or keep them, or it can act as a barrier to get access to whatever the objective is or the players themselves. I love trains in this game and love trains in real life as well.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for that last part. I like trains in real life as well.
I like trains.
What's interesting? I was going to make that joke. What's interesting is that everywhere but Enclosure, it looks like there's some sort of environmental hazard in terms of like getting dropped into a pit and murdered. Because there's a crocodile pit in, but just everywhere in Brazil.
Oh, just Brazil. It should be a fucking bright green swimming pool that if you go inside of it, you shit yourself to death.
Enclosure doesn't look like it has any. Banana Bay, you might have the trains. I think I saw something in.
What's Moss Rock would hurt you? There look like that water down there that could be instant death.
That's what I'm looking at too.
That's probably instant death.
That's probably instant death. Banana Bay, I'm assuming if you fucking swim out too far into the ocean from the beach, you might die. Maybe you can't even swim in the ocean at all.
Oh, no, okay. I think one side of the water.
Brazil, that's fucking obvious. What's the...
Yeah.
That one's obvious. King of the Hill. Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, so we got one King of the Hill, a payload race, an attack defend, and another King of the Hill. So we get 2 King of the Hills. We don't get any capture the flags. People apparently don't like that mode enough.
Well, makes sense.
It's literally, hey, what capture the flag map do you want to play? 2 fort or double cross? What else do you... If there's any other capture the flag
plays
maps,
capture the flag to actually play capture the flag? Let's be honest here.
No one does that.
Anytime I ever go onto a capture the flag map, they're just killing each other aimlessly. And
I mean, Cactus and I fucking played it yesterday or 2 days ago, and literally with like cooperation of, hey Cactus, Uber me. Okay, we walk in, get the intelligence, and walk out, and we won in like literally 5 minutes just doing that. Just another Uber, let's go in. Like, because people don't care about capturing the intelligence. It's literally just deathmatch until you get bored and leave.
Pretty much.
Brazil
Turbines does lovely
so
for
much.
that.
Brazil looks so much like a map mod for fucking Daisy mixed with Firelight. God damn it. It's just nothing but fucking warehouses.
Well, isn't that how Brazil is?
No, Brazil, I would assume there'd be more, like, children trying to rob you.
I think
that
more...
should be a
See,
mad thing.
I would think more Brazil would be... when I think of Brazil, I'm thinking of beaches and bitches. No, that's probably going too far, but it was similar to what Banana Bay would look like, you know? Have more of a beach-type environment. Maybe... I guess a lot of the maps of TF2 has to be away from the actual community and such.
I guess Brazil, you'd have Miss Pauling behind one of those shipping containers prepared to give hand jobs. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm getting at.
17 Brazil dollars, please. I don't know what their currency is. I'm from America.
To like 5 cents.
Jesus. Here's a shiny dime. You wrap this bitch up good.
So,
do you guys want to move on to the taunts? Because we have been spending a fuck ton of time not talking about anything important.
I'm going to enjoy rendering all this. It's going to be fucking Friday by the time this actually renders for day 1 and 2.
Hey, then the update will be out, and people will be like, who needs to watch this video? So
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I totally interrupted you, and I was a dick. But Valve actually only made 2 of these taunts, it looks like. Yeti Punch and Yeti Smash. All of the other taunts actually have workshop credits. One guy actually made 2 of them. 2 of the other ones. This guy sparkled sedimentary socks. Sparkle. But
Sparkle.
So Valve didn't even do as much work as I thought they did. They did a lot less. For 400 days of making 2 taunts, a short, the website back page, and looking up who's good enough to put their maps in the game from the workshop. So hard work at Valve doing these things, as well as the spray paint colors for the weapons, which I'm not surprised if there's going to be more community-made spray paint weapons the second I get to day 2 that I missed.
Well, I'm always happy for anyone who wants to add something to the engineer my favorite class. And look at him go like a little Morty, just going off on his banjo.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you were watching the jumping jack one.
There's a jumping jack. Oh, jumping jack, the jackhammer thingy.
Yeah.
Just look at him go.
I kind of think it's interesting why they're like, okay, they make a nod to the fact that the Heavy update might come out in 5 years because it was Heavy versus Pyro. They gave him 2 taunts. They gave the Pyro a taunt. We still haven't seen the Ass Blast taunt that we've seen the pictures of, but not actually the video of, which I'm assuming is going to be coming out day 3 or 4. But
Jesus.
They gave the Engineer 2 taunts. But that just seems really random. Like, hey, who are we going to give a bunch of taunts to? Well, 2 all class, 2 Heavy because he was against the Pyro, 2 Pyro because that's his update, and just fucking Engineer. Why?
Well,
just fucking Engineer.
Well, Valve isn't really making very much for individual classes. If someone else is willing to make their taunts for their favorite classes, why not? Let's get paid for it, you know?
Let's get paid that 25% for our 100% input on the work.
Right?
Dude, I'm still thrown off by all of the amazing content released by Fat Shark Games for the upcoming smash hit Vermintide 2. Buy your copy today, only $26 American.
That's a lot of
on
money.
Steam. Yeah, but for a brand new game with this much amazing content, there's going to be 5 characters, 15 careers total. That's right. Take the character whichever direction you want from 3 choices each.
Grandpa got paid by Fat Shark Games to come here. In the time it took for Newb to tell me to invite you an hour ago, Grandpa got on the phone with some dude from Fat Shark Games. He was like, alright, I'm just going to shill the shit out of this fucking game.
Dude, no joke. It's cool as shit.
Is there anything else we want to talk about for day one? We talked about the maps.
Let's move on.
I'm glad that it's over.
And with the update.
I'm glad day 1 is over. That's what we can talk about. Oh, day
now
2.
we can talk about day 2. 2 is a number
Choose
also
your
shared in the title
own
Vermintide
death
2.
Adventure.
Jesus
I'm going to be first thing I noticed about this looks very similar to Dota's system and how you'd be able to advance your character based on the things that you do within the game.
I didn't catch that. That's actually a really smart observation.
I mean, like, I played a lot more Dota than TF2 by a long margin. Actually,
well, there goes all the subscribers. I can hear them running away as this video is uploaded and they get to this point.
Dota 2 hours, 2,600.
Don't show them.
TF2, 1,600 hours.
We're trying to keep up a fucking illusion here, Newb. You're not...
That's still 1,600 more hours than a lot of people, let's be honest here.
That's true.
That's not something to be proud of.
I've never said I was proud of it. Let's see. Mercenary Park Journal Mission. Okay, I know they've done something very similar to this in the past where you... What is this? Skill based. Yeah, this is very similar to what they've done. I think they've done something like this in the past, in their past updates, where they start tracking. You're allowed to track your the things that you do within the game. And so
it's
long
the
as
same system that they use in CS:GO for their campaigns.
Well, I'm glad this is all linked. They just do the same thing over and over. They just put a new skin on it and throw it for a different game. But you still have to pay for it.
We'll see the fucking big surprise Left 4 Dead 2 update with the fucking quest system. Kill 5 chargers and receive a fucking prize for Ellis.
No, do you guys want to see the campaign tracker, the operation tracker for CS:GO?
Where is it?
Yeah,
it's right there for one.
I mean,
of
sure,
them.
actually,
For
this
Vanguard.
I've never seen it before.
That's what it looks
Wow.
like. You open a book and it does that.
I think actually, yeah, Valve found a pretty good system for them. I'm not saying it's good for morals,
Yeah.
but it's good for them in terms of what they want events to be. I'm probably honestly actually going to buy a ticket to, engage in this, but I won't be happy about buying it.
I'm going to hate this, but I am going to buy it. Just
I
shut up
fucking
and
have
take-
the choice to purchase this, and I'm going to be mad about
So
it.
literally, you're doing shut up and take my money.
Actually, yeah.
So how much does this operation get? Is it like $6?
It's probably going to
or
be
something?
$10. I mean,
Okay.
the
That's
last one,
usually-
how much was gunmetal?
I want to also note that this whole page just suddenly says friendly fire, and that just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I was
But
about to be
it
real
meant
happy.
something. I was like, you
I was
can.
like, come on, Jack, come on, Cactus, let's do some fucking contracts.
I'm like, there's no way you can add friendly fire to this game. It is impossible to not kill everyone around you based on your shots. It's just
Hey guys,
not
how do we
possible.
nerf Soldier? He's getting picked a lot competitive. He's getting picked a lot all around in pubs. Soldier's just an all-around great class. Oh, let's incorporate friendly fire. Fuck. How do we fix Heavy's damage? Let's incorporate that friendly fire. Fuck.
That's
So
all you need. The freaking Matt getting shot in the back by the heavy he's healing.
Hey guys, sentries are kind of annoying to deal with by some classes. How do we fucking fix this? Fuck, you build a level 3 sentry in front of your spawn and no one can get out.
See, no, you have to buy.
You have to buy a fucking gunmetal contract to not get friendly fire.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Saxton Hale here.
Let's go full on fucking scumbag mode.
Jesus. Well, I mean, it's.
Oh, you don't want friendly fire? Well, you have to get the friendly fire package. Only $4.99.
Dude, can you imagine if someone pulled that shit with like, some free-to-play game comes out, the first DLC is options menu, like, you want to change your resolution? Fuck off. Give us $5 and we'll let you change your resolution.
Good God.
Oh, God.
Okay, so
so obviously friendly fire is not what it sounds like. It's just co-op with your friends, essentially. Oh, man.
I'm curious still if there's going to be like some sort of other mode, because we thought, well, that's the thing. In bread update, we assumed that we would, be able to get into a mode where we fought the big ass piece of bread, and that didn't happen. So I'm sort of concerned the same thing's going to happen here, but this time I don't know. I think it's actually going to be a possibility that we get to fight the Yeti. Or it's going to maybe be a hazard on one of the damn maps.
Fuck it. Make an official Saxon Hell fucking map. Make it official. You know how popular that game was.
Let's just fucking sit there and play as Saxton Hale, but everybody does it and they're all on one team. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be like MVM, but everyone is Saxton Hale clones, and it's all just going to be Yetis instead of fucking robots. So it's like a bajillion Yetis, and it's all melee, and you all just punch each other.
So, wait, at the like, I'm looking over some of this. I wish they'd post examples of, how these war paint things would look on items and shit like that.
So they're going full on CS:GO on this shit.
Yep.
They're going full. Okay, so with their war paint collection, I think like something that you can add to your clothes, but that wouldn't work in this game. So you're gonna be putting it on your weapons. So we're gonna be going full on hard on crates and trying to get the rare crate that's gonna. It's still annoying going into TF2 to get some to say, hey, you got a new item. Really? Cool. Oh, it's just another crate. That's great. Oh, you're blocking up my limited supply of space in my game. Backpack. Let me not play my game because I'm freaking stuck trying to delete these useless crates I'll never open.
I'm kind of interested as to how.
Wow, I got really depressed just now.
With the crate drops. So like they say right here, buy a Jungle Inferno campaign pass, gives you immediate access to 36 unique skill-based challenges. So do we only get 36 crates? That kind of seems lame. Like, what if I want more drops? What if I'm willing to work for more crate drops?
You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed.
TF2.
So
I don't know. See, the way that it works with the CS:GO shit, you get usually either a chance at a drop or potential for a specific item, and it looks like in this one, oh hey, I love TF2, got an item. What's my new item? Oh, rainy day cosmetic case. All right.
See, there we go.
See?
In front of us.
Wait, come on, let's do this. Give me a sec,
I know for a fact if I open TF2, I'm gonna get a rainy day cosmetic item. I'm not even gonna try.
No. Let's go. Let's do this real quick.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of sort of sold off all my items. I don't really have anything TF2
Even
anymore.
the fucking weapons. I would never sell off weapons.
I sold off a bunch of the stranges that I had. I didn't care. It's not like I.
No, I mean for the sake of like usage, like normal weapons.
Oh shit! I sold off my strange flog.
Oh no, not Grandpa's flog.
The thing had like
you really need the money
on it.
But you just like, oh man, I need this cash to pay for my rent. Goodbye, strange flog.
My biggest disappointment in TF2, honestly, is never, ever getting unusual. As many keys that I bought for a mini crate that I opened, I was never able to get an unusual at all.
I haven't gotten one either.
I got a couple.
Okay, no, there you go. Look at that. My hopes are up. Alert! You have a new item. Here we go. Look, give me something awesome. Oh, it's a rainy day cosmetic case.
Fuck yeah, dude! Join the club. We're all
I'm
pros here.
looking for, wow, I got a lot of shit in here, to be honest. Dude, holy shit, I just went to the last page of my inventory and I have like 12 rainy day cosmetic crates.
Good God.
They're just scattered, filling my inventory. I wonder how much a pan goes for these days. Just a regular, dinky
Demo
little
pan?
pan. Yeah, I'll look at the Steam market. Because I remember I invested in buying an Ellis hat and a pan. Don't know how much they're worth right
I
now.
have a secret sexton. When used, this action gives a random gift to a random person on the server.
Oh, hell yeah. Noob's just going to give me a free-ass gift.
Wow, I've tore duty tickets. We need to do that this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
More content coming your way, direct
Dude.
from the Noob.
I
We've
forgot
got our
fucking...
tour of duty for Jungle Pyro update. We are not actually going to play the update. We're instead going to play Man vs. Machine, which came out a long time ago while the update is out.
Look how fucking dirty my goddamn spy looks.
He does look pretty dirty.
That's one swarthy bitch right there.
So yeah, they're painting shit on your game and the weapons. What else do they do? The abominable cosmetic case. Damn it!
I'm just worried
More
that,
cases, thank God.
when day 3 or 4 comes out, they're gonna at least have that jetpack. That is at least gonna be an item we can craft. I'm just worried that it's gonna be fucking.
No,
like,
it's just for that one video. I want to hear
it was just for
that.
the
It was just for the video. Just for show. I want to die.
No, then we find out that they kill the pyro off completely and you can't play as him anymore.
we replace it with a new class.
We're finally going to get that dog class.
I know, right? JK, they actually tamed a dog. There was some wild fucking German Shepherd in the Amazon.
Miss Pauling joins the fray.
It's her dog.
Oh shit, and that's her battle stance. She uses the dog. It's like that fucking dog guy from Naruto, where he fucks the dog and gains its power.
Well,
That's canon,
that's
right?
what happens in Naruto.
I assume.
Okay, so in the last... So with the cases, they show a whole bunch of... looks like Aztec gear that makes everyone look like a Aztec warrior. And apparently the spy has a Metal Gear box that he can hide in, which is not
Sweet.
very nonchalant, but yeah, there's that.
Well, he's French. He's got to hide himself somewhere. Can I just say, oh my God, you know, TF2, it's one of those games that really makes me want to talk about games like
Vermintide 2.
Vermintide 2. That's right. You know, I found out that my dad pre-ordered Battlefront 2 for me, which I think
Really?
is also going to be a fun game. Because you know, I like Star Wars. I mean, TF2 as an IP, it's definitely on the way out. I mean, you can only do so much to keep a game alive, and TF2 has been alive for a long fucking time. I mean, it definitely got a burst of life once they started introducing the whole cosmetic thing, and they were definitely one of the starters to that whole thing, you know, lending to just how common the whole loot box system and microtransaction system became. And, you know, they can be proud of that. But honestly, if you look at the marketplace for TF2 and then the marketplace for a game like CSGO, there's really no competition between the two. CSGO all the way, mostly because all these foreign people don't understand what money is, but, you know, it's one of those things where that game has a certain degree of longevity because of the items, because they became such an integral aspect of the game itself. And it's sort of like, hey, look, I may only have 3 inches of cock in real life, but look at my dragon lore. It's worth $1,100. But unusuals in this game, they actually have like they're actually detrimental to gameplay. Like, a fucking fruity-looking gun in CSGO isn't going to make you an easier target, but a giant glowing peacock taking a shit on your grandmother floating over your head kind of makes you an easier sniper target. So, I don't know, they're kind of stuck at this point, which, you know, I think is good, because it gave us such great content today.
Oh,
I've actually
wow.
never played TF2.
I'm not sure if you guys know this, but on the day 2 ending, it shows Saxon Hale and a parrot on his shoulder. If you scroll your cursor over the parrot's head, something incredible happens.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I'm also really digging the Scout's turtleneck.
Dude, that bird is going to be the next fucking class that replaces Saxton Hale and Pyro.
I thought you were going to say, Newb, you're like, wow, I just noticed we haven't been recording the whole time, and we were about to just fucking give up.
Oh, no, I gave up recording and stopped this a long time ago.
Really?
No, I'm still recording.
Jesus fucking Christ. Then Newb takes off a mask and reveals himself to be Jeff Kaplan.
Oh, fuck off. I don't even close to want this timeline to happen.
That'd be magical.
So if the last 2 people are still watching this, thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll have more of this in the future. I am more than likely going to cut up this fucking conversation up.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Who the
I
fuck
love
is
you,
going to
Fat
watch?
Shark.
Like, literally, going past all the swearing we just went through just now, I gave up even trying to remotely not swear in this because you guys went off.
I tried to at the beginning.
And
I tried to not swear.
And then on past this, like, if we just just use the grand old example, worst FPS ever, the retention span of everyone is just going off of that video. Most people will stop watching after, like, the first minute. And you'll hopefully stick around for the rest of the time. This is, how long have we been recording? It has to be like an hour now.
I think it's about an hour.
Yeah.
So, anyone that made it this far, you're a good person. Great job on the attention span. You're going to succeed in life. Anyone commented down below saying something in regards to, oh, you're retarded, oh, Call of Duty is better, blah, 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 something
You're
basically
right.
contradicting exactly
You know what? If I put
said in
this entire
you're a
video,
retard.
if you've stayed around this long for this video, comment
Newb
that
will give you an item.
I'll give you an item in TF2. No, that's not fucking happened. If you put something in the comments below and like and share this video with all of your friends.
Don't play TF2 though. The game sucks.
Thank you, everyone. Let's end it on that note. You guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.